Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where there's been an action-packed and eventful evening at the Emirates Stadium. It's finished Arsenal 5, Leeds United 0, but that's far from the only stories of the game. Let's start with events pre-kickoff. Eberechi Eze introduced the crowd before the game. Lovely moment for him, great moment for the crowd to go and see the new signing, and it'd be really exciting to see him play in the coming weeks. Of course, couldn't make any part in the game today as he wasn't registered in time, but Arsenal certainly didn't need him. Two changes to the starting lineup. You're in Timber coming in for the injured Ben White, with Madueke coming in, and a tactical change by Mikel Arteta, nearly called him Arsene Wenger there, for Gabby Martinelli after his poor showing in Manchester last week. And Arsenal didn't really start the game that much better than they did at Old Trafford. Yes, they dominated the ball much more. You'd expect that against Leeds. They dominated territory much more. Again, you'd expect it, but it was slow. It was turgid again. The handbrake was certainly on, and it was almost sort of summed up by a moment not long before the goal where Martin Odegaard got on the ball after a high turnover, and he chose to go backwards rather than put the ball into the area where Martin Zubimendi was. But after they got the goal and it came from a corner, Declan Rice delivering in, Arsenal just dominate them, don't they? More goals by, I think it's 11 now, more than maybe 12 more than the 12 actually, because it was 2 goals today from corners, more than the next team in the Premier League in the last sort of 12 months. And it was Jurrien Timber, nice moment for him. He glanced the header home, and from that moment on, Arsenal much better, moved the ball quicker, and again you saw it with the second goal. Winning the ball, moving it forward really quickly. Bukayo Saka running on, thought he might square it to Gyökeres to try and get his first goal, but no, smashed it home past the Leeds goalkeeper, who stood no chance at his near post. And then Arsenal again after the break, continued on in that vein. Victor Gyökeres getting his first moment, another of those sort of notable moments in the game. He got in down the left channel, again a quick ball. He still had a lot of work to do, took on his man. You can argue weak defending from Leeds, letting him in on that right foot, but he powered away the finish. Another corner from Timber to score, made it 4-0 after a bit of a scramble, and Gyökeres getting a late penalty, seeing it off. But Max Dowman, he was the man that won that penalty. He came on to become Arsenal's second youngest ever player. He looked really, really lively, looked unafraid to take players on, and that's what led to the penalty. And overall, a really good day at the office, but unfortunately, it was marred by the injuries to Odegaard. It looked like a precaution to me, but more worryingly, Saka. He seemed to pull up short on a run, and he came straight off. Didn't look in much comfort there. But ultimately, Arsenal get the 5 points. They go top of the league, and we'll reflect on how serious the injuries are ahead of a Liverpool game in the next day or two. Speak to you soon.